Kevin here from thesportsgeek.com, and in this video we're going to take a look at if it's possible to make a living betting on sports.
Okay, so is it possible to bet on sports for a living? Let's take a look at some numbers. First, let's assume that your goal is $50,000 a year in profits. Next, each bet is going to be 3% of your total bankroll, and we'll refer to each bet as 1 unit. And for this example, each bet is just going to be a basic -110 odds. Okay, so let's assume you can hit 55% of your picks, which is what the professionals aim for. Each wager is at -110 odds, and you are risking 1.1 units to win 1 unit. And we're also going to assume that you make 1,000 bets over the course of the year, which works out to just under 3 per day, which is pretty reasonable. At 55% and 1,000 bets, you would have 550 winning wagers and 450 losing wagers. Risking 1.1 units to win 1 unit, you'd be plus 550 units on the wins and -495 units on your losses. Added together, that equals plus 55 units per year. Because we want $50,000 in profits, that means each unit won would have to be roughly $910. Each unit is 3% of your bankroll, so with $910 units, you would need a starting bankroll of around $30,000. So a quick recap. We're assuming that you can hit 55% of your picks. You're also placing 1,000 bets per year. And lastly, your starting bankroll is $30,000. Now, betting 3% of your bankroll, you could win $50,000 per year. But wait, because 55% is nearly impossible to hit over the long term. Only the best in the world can win at that rate. Alright, we're going to assume that you are among the elite sports bettors in the world, and you could bet on sports for a living. Let's take a look at some of the cons of betting on sports for a living. So some of the downsides include you're going to have to live in Las Vegas to be able to place your bets each day. You're also going to have to pay taxes on your winnings come year end. I'm not an accountant and this isn't legal advice, but I know that you will have to pay some sort of taxes on your winnings if you're betting on sports professionally. And probably the most important bullet point on this slide, you're going to have lots of swings, lots of ups and downs, and it's going to be very stressful. And then lastly, you need to be very strict with your bankroll. You can't up your bets from 3% up to say 10% if you have, the lock of the year or whatever. You're also going to be going into the casinos. You can't waste your bankroll on playing a little bit of roulette, blackjack, or whatever it may be. So my recommendations include keeping your day job and just betting on sports on the side. Very few people can bet on sports professionally and make a living off of it, and the people that can do often don't like it because of the stress that comes along with it. So what I recommend is keeping your 9-to-5 job, create a second income for yourself with your sports betting if you're good enough, and you'll be pulling in, an extra $10,000 to $20,000 each year that you wouldn't have if you weren't betting on sports. Be careful though, because you can always lose your money betting on sports. Just want to throw that in there too. Alright, so whatever you choose, good luck. If you found this video helpful or enjoy any of my sports betting videos, please click the thumbs up button so I know to keep making them. If you aren't subscribed to the Sports Geek videos, click on the subscribe button on the top right. If you're already subscribed, you can check out the 2 featured videos here, Sports Insight Review or a tour of my sports betting man cave.